So how does a tap strafe work? Right after a slide jump at the beginning of your air strafe, you quickly tap the move forward key. Because of how the Source engine works, each time the move forward key is pressed and released, it slightly changes the vector of your momentum. Incrementally changing the vector of your momentum multiple times per frame can result in full 180-degree hairpin turns.
What's up guys and welcome to Rebel Squad. My name is Bress and I enjoy making gaming videos. So today I'll be showing you an easy way to tap strafe. If you've watched creators like Fedge, Timmy and Lyrics, you've seen how they move. They're basically the movement gods of Apex Legends. And the thing with Apex is that this game is heavily movement based. The skill gap that exists between a plat player and a predator is obviously movement and a little bit of awareness. Pair those two up and you can be a legend at this game. So this trick that I'm about to show you is basically a cheat, kind of a hack to make tap strafing infinitely easier. And as for now, I only know how to do this for mouse and keyboard, so I'm very sorry to my guys on controller who are watching this. First of all, you need a mouse, and not just a regular old mouse. You need a mouse with multiple inputs so that you can bind the macro keys to the extra inputs. I'll show you what my mouse looks like IRL so that you can clearly get what I mean. As you see, my mouse is a Logitech G602 with extra inputs on the side, and this really comes in clutch. I bind extra stuff like the heat shield and the inspect button to these side buttons to make the game much easier for me. So from here, you just need to go to the app that configures your mouse. Mine is Logitech, so I'll just go create a macro and then name it tap strafe. Then bind this macro to scroll wheel up. Make sure that this macro is set to toggle so that you can turn it on and off. From here, go in game, then set your forward movement to the scroll wheel up. So this way, when you toggle on the macro, you're always in a constant forward motion. And when you're in the air, all you have to do is press the direction keys, either A or D, and you'll be flying like Horizon. And the reason why this method makes it much easier to tap strafe is that all you have to do is toggle on the macro for the tap strafe and you're good. You won't have to keep scrolling or anything. And I think I'll let my friend Ryan explain how this mechanic actually works, because he's actually the one who discovered this technique and shared it with me. He's an Apex Predator and is easily one of the best players I have in my friend list.
Then the problem with scroll up is a certain time you're not like used to using scroll up for turning. So I was looking way to set a macro for it, and every time I go for W, when I like add a W to the macro, it's just like what usually happen if I like using the W key, it just stops me after I let go of the macro. Then I realize it's like the key up motion. There's like up and down motion for that. So that up motion is like breaking the everything, like the whole key thing. So the only possible way is to do that scroll thing. Yeah.
With tap strafing, your movement is so smooth and any character that you play feels like Horizon. Like, just think of how easy it is to move in the air with Horizon. That's how every character feels when you have this on. So if you're on mouse and key, I highly recommend that you try this out. It's actually insane. I've been having insane high kill games after I discovered this, because my movement is so much better. I even got close to my first 20 bomb on Crypto. I've actually never had a 20 kill game on him, because rotating is the hardest part in a 20 kill game, finding enemies, and yeah, tap strafing makes it so much easier. And for those of you wondering where I went, I've just been annoyed with the current state of Apex. This game is so draining to play. I code wheel most of my games and then I reconnect only to find myself squad wiped, and that's just so annoying. And then couple it up with some issues like logging in issues and just yeah. And if Season 9 doesn't get better than this, I'll probably switch from Apex to literally any other game, because I can't keep this up. That's why I held off the idea of creating a Discord for now. But yeah, that was it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please leave it a thumbs up if you did, and if you're not already subbed, please do. I'll see you in the next one. Have a lovely day. Ciao.
congratulations.